Here we are leaving Plymouth, Monday morning. King's birthday at home. King's birthday at home, is it, guys? Yeah. And that, people, is the mole. So it's a pretty massive man-made structure, breakwater, that's just there to protect Plymouth Harbour, because as we found out last night, you get quite big swells coming in. It's been there for years. I'll find out a little bit about it for you and post it, but that is known as the mole. And here it is here on the chart. So we're coming out between the mole and the mainland, and we started this morning, of course, over here in Barnes Pool. You all know that very well. We're heading east along the coast of Salcombe. Gonna start getting brief now because you guys have all been educated out there in boating world. We've done all this before, we don't need to go over it again. 20.6 miles to run. Mark thought it was about an hour and a half, but we've got a 3-hour day. And see there, we're down to 5 knots, say, and we're doing 950 RPM. So you all know out there that that would normally give us 5.5 knots at least. So why are we going slower? We're going slower because we've got an incoming tide. There we go. Lines all tied off at the front. And it's a beautiful day on the south coast of England. And what do we have here? Another Nordhavn. Check that out. First Nordhavn we've passed at sea. They do exist.
Awanui NZ and Leah on channel 67.
Awanui NZ channel 67. Good morning, sir. How are you? What a beautiful day.
It is a bit nice day. It's nice to have crossed with you. We just left Salcombe on our way to Plymouth.
Okay, we've just left Plymouth on our way to Salcombe. Oh, that's great. You are the first Nordhavn we've passed in the last 14 months.
Oh, fancy. I suppose there aren't that many Nordhavns in Europe. That's still a surprising statistic.
You'll have to ask Mark. I'm just here on holiday. So. No, it was built in Turkey, and Mark's picked it up from Turkey and he's sailing it.
Here we go. We're in Salcombe. Washing's out. We had a bit of a snooze. And now we're off into town. Right, well here we are in a rather dismal summer's day in Salcombe, thanks to Vince's forecasting. Thank you, Vince. Anyway, got pretty windy through the night, 40 knots we saw, so had a couple of sleepless hours there, but anyway, good news is we're off for coffee and Nari is off to buy the town. Two thumbs up for that coffee. There are cakes and then there are cakes. Look at the size of that coffee cake. And Vince, Mark's having the pain de chocolat. Alright folks, so here we are just after lunch on Tuesday the 3rd June, my third grandchild due tomorrow, very exciting. Anyway, today, new place for you all that we haven't been before. So we are here in Salcombe, is the southern coast of England, and we're just going to head slightly further out to the east or east-northeast into Dartmouth. So I've loaded the route. It's 17 miles, coming around Gammon Head, start point, cross Start Bay, and then we head into Dartmouth Harbour, which I'm sure you're all very aware of, quite a historic military port, deep water port, so no issues there. After that, we storm went through last night, leaving behind about 1.3 metre swells out there and winds up to 14 knots, so a little bit lumpy. Be a following sea again, but should be okay. So yeah, we're going to start up, head out of Salcombe, and away we go, away we go. Goodbye Salcombe, Nari's favourite shopping town so far. It's alright Nari, there's better ones to come. Anyway, we're going to go and have a look outside. If we're not happy for any reason, we will come back in again. On our way. Alright, here we are approaching Dartmouth Harbour entrance. It's been a little bit of a lumpy ride, but once we came round the point back behind us, it smoothed out a little bit. Quite striking cliff faces coming into Dartmouth. Anyway, there we are on Naverley, just coming up to the harbour entrance here, and then we are going to try and talk to the harbour master. He doesn't want to talk to us yet, and we're going to try and anchor right in the middle of the Dartmouth River there. Apparently one of the most beautiful entrances to a harbour in the UK. here we are in the Dart River at Dartmouth, and there's a Hawley 5, and it's taking the car ferry over to start the day's work, where they take cars from the eastern side of the river over here to the western side. And they normally have a ferry on both sides, so at the busy times they've got them going either way. At the quiet times they've just got the one going backwards and forwards, and apparently it's about £13 a trip, so the locals actually think it's a little bit expensive. But yeah, they got the tugboat there most of the day with them, moving the boats around, and the two ferries, so I guess probably quite an expense for that. And there is ferry number 2. Bit of a drab day here in Dartmouth, but lovely and calm, so that's nice after the wind of the last couple of days. Beautiful buildings, beautiful town. We'll head into town today. We're going to meet another Nordhavn owner that's here with an N43. Right everybody, pain in the bloody arse. Harbour Master came over this morning, and between that buoy over there and the one down there, I'll just zoom in, there is going to be a cruise boat coming in, and they want us to move just upriver a little bit, halfway between this first yacht here on our port side and the one just behind it, but out in the middle of the bay here. So all set up with the camera on the front, got everything ready, and we will bring the anchor in and get underway. Don't think we need the radio on, don't even need the, I'll put the blowers on, I suppose it clears the engine room. Just starting up, Nari.
Yeah.
Both engines are started. We're almost near the middle of where we dropped the anchor actually, so we can just start bringing in the anchor. Now we're going to have to reset. A little bit of a nuisance, but that's life in busy harbours. Right, just a little bit of tension on the chain there. It starts bringing the bow around, so I'll just let that finish swinging. There we go. Just releases it a little bit. You very much get to be able to hear and know what kind of state things are in with your anchor chain once you've been putting it up and down so many times. Worked it out the other day, 285 times I've anchored versus being at sea for probably about 365 days, so you certainly get used to it. Anyway, we're coming up just above where the anchor was, and we'll have to take the drag circle off obviously and reposition it a little bit further upstream. We put about 35, probably 40 metres out yesterday, so it just takes a little while to come in. Whoop, there we are on the bottom. Oh. I'm going to take you and show you something, because this is absolutely fascinating. Because what's actually happened here is putting chain on top of the anchor when you're dropping it has hooked chain around the top of the anchor, the swivel. So what we're going to have to do is go over to the dock, and over there we'll be able to take it off. Yeah, I think that's the best way to do it. Alright, let's go. Oh my gosh. Right, let's think about this. So when we're tied up on the pontoon, we are going to be, when we tie up on the pontoon, we are going to have the bow still over the water.
Yeah, you need to nose in for me to...
Yeah, but we can't, so...
How heavy is the anchor? Will I be up?
Shit, mate, 45 kilos.
Oh, that's okay, but I could manoeuvre that around.
Yeah, but you've got to do it from the tender.
Oh.
It's too dangerous. Oh, it's alright, what I'll do, let's just keep an eye on where that... Yeah, coming a bit close again. I'm going to call up the marina here and just ask them if they've got somewhere we can pop and nose to. Darthaven Marina, Darthaven Marina. This is Arwanui NZ, Arwanui NZ.
So calling Darthaven Marina, say your name again, over.
Motor Yacht, Arwanui NZ.
Marine NZ, this is Darthaven Marina, go ahead, over.
Yeah, hey, we've got a bit of a problem out here. We've just been asked by the harbour master just to move up a little bit for the cruise boat coming in, and bringing our anchor up, it's just tangled on the chain. I was just wondering if you've got a pontoon that we could go onto where we'd have our nose over the pontoon just so we can lift it off.
Yep, if you go to the farm there, Delta 26, Delta 26, look for Delta Hammerhead. It's to the inside of the northern side of Delta Hammerhead.
Great, thanks so much. Delta 26, we'll get in and out real quick. Arwanui NZ out.
Still copy, sir. Starboard side, 2 few lines and fenders. You'll be stemming the tide going into that one at the moment.
Copy, thank you. Okay, so Delta 26 we can go into. See there?
Yeah.
So we turn right here, go around these buoys, and it should be the end one, and it's number 26. Look it up here. Yeah. Okay, I'll just let a little bit of chain out, but there's our problem. So when we dropped it, it's just very unlucky, I suspect, that it got around there. So we're just going to let a wee bit of chain out. Right. You happy with it, buddy?
Just tie that line up.
Okay, we'll just now. Is it on the?
It's on the dock.
Oh, it's on the dock. Cool.
Hold on.
Okay. Right, so that's nice and simple, eh? All right, now we'll just quietly raise it up.
That's it. Just one, that's it.
Right, All right, I just don't see how we could have done that, eh, from on above the boat.
No, couldn't have done.
It's pretty heavy, eh?
Very heavy.
Yeah, okay, we'll put this camera back down the back here. Yep, close that. Well done, that man. He's actually improving as a deckhand now, I must admit. It must have been.
Say that, you bastard.
It must have been going. Oh no! Now he's swearing at the captain. Do you want to just close the back door, buddy? Okay. All right. Got it. Yep. Okay. Sorry mate, I'm filming the steamboat, not you. Kingswear Castle. We shall find out the history of that. I would think there is copious amounts on it. Right, we are off to town to get some documents certified, which you do over here at the post office. And then of course we will have a coffee and then a bit of a look around and get some dinner for tonight. Big day for Mark tomorrow. He's got his ICC boat test. Wish the instructor was here today to see that berthing and anchor solving issue. That would have been good. But anyway, he wasn't. Time for coffee.
Why we were coming into Salcombe when Andrew had his first.
I think that is the cutest mailbox I've ever seen. How cool is that? And it still gets picked up every day. Oh, except Sunday. Look at that. Amazing. Now, you might wonder out there why we are walking down a narrow lane in Dartmouth.
Risking life and limb.
Why are we walking down a narrow lane in Dartmouth, Andrew?
Because I'm a pain in the backside that needs some certification of documents.
But why are we going down a hill?
Because we went up a hill.
But we were down the bottom at the beginning.
That's right, mate.
We went looking for a post office because apparently in Dartmouth there are 2 post offices where you can get documents certified, and we got sent up here. Well, now we've decided that that's probably a silly idea, and we've found a notary public, but of course they are back down here. Down we go. It's a nice country lane though. Right. And of course on the way we have the customary beautiful flowers growing out of all the stonework. Anyway, good bit of exercise. Oh, look at that. Lovely fern from New Zealand. Anyway, the cruise boat is now in town. I don't think we needed to move, did you? I think they were being a bit fussy. Anyway, we moved. We solved our wee problem. We had a lovely cup of coffee and pastry with fellow Nordhavn owners, and we're going there for drinkies tonight. How pleasant. There's Dartmouth, look, down there. And we go down and down and down and down. We got 3/4 of the way up, and then the command decision was made to turn around and go back.
Yeah, well, that was after we spoke to a lady who says you're barking up the wrong tree.
It's so nice, eh? So simple, but so nice. Imagine carving all of this out of the hill and getting the foundation for the stone walls and putting the steps in and the paving. And
That was before you had bloody...
oh yeah, you didn't have a blimmin' tracked bobcat to take it all up and down for you, it would all have been taken either down or up. I wonder if you go, would you work up or would you work down? You'd work up.
I would think so, yeah.
So it's all been lifted up these steps. A long, long time ago. The Mount Flagon steps. So a flagon or two must have been mounted. Look at that. There's all your sewage pipelines and that coming down. It's amazing, really.
Turn right onto Newport
Oh,
Street.
hello. We're going to go up.
Down here, down here.
Oh, well, that's not right. You said turn right onto
Yeah,
you.
but it's down here.
What's your name? Sorry. Tim. Mark. Yeah.
All right, well.
Hey, world, meet Tim. A follower. He's stalking me. He captured me out there in the street. Hey?
Well, I saw this.
Oh, you saw the jacket. Everybody didn't have my beanie on. Yeah. Hey, good to meet you.
Good to see you.
Yeah.
Great to see you.
Thank you, sir. Right, here we go, guys. So, Sweetie Pie is coming back to the boat in 2 weeks. So, I've come in to get my hair cut, and this lovely young man has said I need my ears waxed and my nose waxed. So, this is about to get ripped out of my nose and my ears.
Plus the face mask.
Oh, and I'm getting, look at this, people.
Make you 10 years younger.
Oh,
Make you 10 years younger.
10 years younger. So, it's going to make me 33.
33? You're not a 43. You're not like a 43, no.
Why is it when there's ever anything on your nose or your ears, you get itchy and you want to scratch?
And you're gonna get the wash.
So what the
Hot
bloody hell are you, what's this muck for?
To make your skin more softer.
Oh, hear that, Sweetie? My skin is going to be soft.
Gonna be like a woman's skin.
Oh. Well. So do people cry when you pull these out?
No. Some people, not everyone.
Oh, I've got a feeling. He said it wasn't going to hurt. I've got a funny feeling it's going to. What happens if you sneeze?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe not.
Oh, here we go. Look. Oh no, put it away.
No.
More. There's more.
One more minute.
Oh,
They're not getting dry as quick, I know.
okay. Get ready, people.
Wait a second. It's time for the pen now.
Oh.
You ready?
Yeah. Ow!
Do you think?
Ah! Ah!
Look at that. It's like a tease brush.
Oh man, that hurt. He's still got one more to go.
Yeah, just...
No, it never hurts on that side. Wow. So the guy, like I say, don't tell me that's going to hurt.
No, this one you will wash it.
That really hurt. I can feel my eyes water.
Because of your nose, that's why.
Wow. Now what are you doing? This is very fancy. And, believe it or not, this guy does this for £2.50.
No!
That's what the lady round the corner at the ladies' hairdresser said. Go round the corner, he's £2.50.
No, man, he's 18.
Hey? 18? That's more than the ladies' hairdresser. She was 12.
The lady, she's not gonna do that for you.
She was 12.
The lady, she's not gonna wash your hair.
So if someone has none of that done, just gets a number 3, you charge them 18 quid.
Same price.
£18
Yes.
for a number 5.
Number 5, all of it. If you wanna...
Bloody hell.
Then the one guy, he done it for 10.
$40 New Zealand for a haircut, people. Get ready for that.
Every country is different.
You can say that again.
Yeah, in Saudi Arabia it's £2.
You're very clever, aren't you, the way you do this?
No, I'm not.
You are very clever the way you do this.
Do you know, I'm famous in this town right now because of this kind of service. It's
Famous or infamous?
Famous. Everyone, they talk about me.
I bet they do.
You know why?
I bet they
You still
do.
do nothing.
Ah.
You still didn't see nothing. You're gonna get the wash now. You're gonna get the hot towel. You wanna see the steam.
And you're going to get 18 quid for a number 5. Now I'm getting a steaming clean, folks. Is this haircut Syrian style, is it?
It's just in my style.
Oh, it's your style.
Not
Ah,
even in Turkish.
really? Not even in Turkey?
No.
Wow.
Do you have anything like that before?
No.
Never. And no one he did that. If you ask about another barber shop for this kind of service. They're gonna charge you £3 extra for wash, £3 extra for hot shower, £3 extra for wax nose, £3 extra for face mask, and £3 extra for steam. But in here we do everything including £18. That's it. And you said is it expensive? Is it not? You can sleep now if you want.
I'm nodding off. There you go, people. Unique. Tide's turning, boats right angles to the river, but I feel like we're doing about a knot and a half faster with this slick haircut. No hairs up my nose, eyebrows trimmed, ears cleaned out. Look out, Fiona. Look out, Fiona. See the effort I go to when she's coming back? Hey? Here's the Hebridean Sky from Nassau. Quite a small boutique cruise liner, 90 metres long. Just put the pilot on board. He's heading through the stern there. I guess that probably means within the next half hour or so they'll be out. Low tide at the moment too. Going out on a low tide. There's only 8 metres coming in. Wow. Well, 8 metres at a spring low tide, so he's probably got a good 10. Right, here we go. Off up to the N43 for drinkies. And the tide, as you can see, is just starting to turn. We've had a great day. It's been a lot of fun. It's beautiful here in Dartmouth. Anyway, away we go. We'll go and see Andrew and Linda up on their Nordhavn N43. There we go, Nordhavn N43, woohoo! Zephyros. I had a lovely evening with Linda and Andrew, and on Friday they're going to come with me when we take Andrew and Nari up the river to Totnes, and apparently it's a beautiful run. That'll be fun, that'll be fun. Now, back to Awanui, NZ. Okay, so in the middle of doing my ICC check with the testing officer, and part of it was we had to come on side on to a pier with the tide behind us, and we've also got to do it with the tide in front of us. We're going to do a man overboard. We had to drop his tender off to his boat over there and then accept him back on board. Just wanted to see us do that. We've been going up and down the river here, and yeah, we're getting along really well. Done the SEVNI exam so that we can do the inland waterways. I got one wrong, but I don't think I got it wrong actually. When I look at the book, I think I got it right. But anyway, marked as wrong, that's life. That's what the testing paper said. But yeah, it's going well, going very well. Obviously can't video at all, it wouldn't be appropriate. So fingers crossed, end of today, be signed, sealed, delivered. Alright, so there's that done. ICC license formalities carried out, the SEVNI exam done, and yeah, the practical was very good actually. A couple of berthings and a man overboard and just general manoeuvring. It was as expected, to be honest. Really enjoyed it, really enjoyed it. So now we are off to, keep forgetting what, Dittisham, which is only 2 miles up the Dart River, and we're going to anchor up there the night and have a pub meal out before Andrew and Nari head off. Well, there we are, anchored at Dittisham. Here's the little town with the ferry in pub. We're booked in for 6:30. Whoopie whoop! Well, there's no missing the ferry boat in from Dittisham, is it?
No.
And a house over there with a thatched roof, we decided, and a cottage over there. Welcome to Dittisham.
Bye.